Hello there, so I'm out on my run, as you can see, sweaty and disgusting, but some of you had said in the last, in the questions and stuff about these videos and said, why don't you take one out just when you're out on the road and show us around. So I was out running this morning. I've done about, what, four miles at the minute, but I've stopped here just to look at this amazing place. This is Burlington, Vermont, and I guess it's just to just show you how thankful I am about how beautiful some of these places are that we get to go to and see. We have a show tonight, and then we have a day off tomorrow. I will probably be doing more of this video tomorrow. I'm back in my hotel room again, as I promised. But yeah, it's just, if you can just hear that without me talking as usual and making noise, it's the silence that I love. Look, listen to that. The world's a pretty amazing place, isn't it? It really is. You gotta be thankful for all this, I swear. It's class. But yeah, the last video there was the noise of Croke Park in Dublin and the sports stadium and all the furore of Tyrone getting to the All-Ireland final, and this one is probably the other side of the spectrum. Still a beautiful place, but just so silent, and I love that too. So yeah, Burlington, Vermont. I better go and finish my run. I will talk to you later. Hello, how's it going? Welcome to the weekly video from my hotel room. This time around, I'm in Concord, New Hampshire. We have a show today, so yes, you got a shots there just on the start of this video of beautiful Burlington, Vermont, and my run in Burlington, Vermont, which is pretty lovely. So I hope you enjoyed that. Life on the road is good. What has happened since the last time I was speaking to you? Just be doing more shows and getting around the country. We're nearly into big east cities of Boston and New York this next few days. So always good with that. I got my Celtics shirt on today. I didn't even realise I had that. I was just thinking about that. But yeah, so I hope you're enjoying these videos. I've got printed out all the questions you've been asking me and stuff, and some of your recommendations for songs as well. So we'll get through all that. Yeah, the shows are going great, and they seem to be going down well. People who have seen the show, the Celtic Thunder show so far, are telling us how they're loving it. So that's great. That's great to hear. 5th of October, of course, is the online live show. So if anyone who hasn't had a chance to see the show yet, or you've saw it and you want to see it again, it's a good way of doing that. It's gonna be fun. So we'll probably, I know we'll have a lot of fun doing that. So yeah, tune in there if you can, and see the online show. Neil and myself on Sunday, which I believe is the, what date is that? Is that the 30th? We're live from, we're going to do a Facebook Live and chat over a lot of things. Yes, it's the 30th. So we have a few things to chat over and stuff, so we thought we'll do a Facebook Live, and then you know, you can send in your questions and stuff like that. So go on to bernandkelly.com or on our Facebook page, and you'll get all the details of the times of that and stuff like that. But it's yeah, we'll have a bit of fun with that as well. So anyway, look, getting back to your questions. I'll just go run through. I've really just sort of printed them out here, so these are going to take me by surprise as well, which is good. What's on your bucket list? Do you know, I'm not sure if I have I guess there's a few things that I really want to do. I want to I'd love to do a safari at some stage. I'd love to run a marathon. I just need to be in one place for enough time to do that. So, yeah, that's two things I guess. I said I thought I'd have my marathon run before I turned 40, but that's not going to happen unless I run a marathon in the next 2 months, which I don't think is going to happen. But yeah, maybe I'll run my marathon in my 40th year. Who knows? But I'd like to do that. I like to just, I just love animals, and the thought of going and seeing animals in their natural habitat would just be incredible. So, somewhere in Africa, I'd love to do that. So, yeah, I guess those are two things I would have on my bucket list anyway. Just keep performing and keep writing and keep singing. That's what I love doing. So, if you can call that a bucket list, I guess I want to keep doing that. So, yeah, I think that's probably what's on there. Where would you like to travel to that you haven't been before, and what's appealing about it to you? Well, I think I probably just answered that in the last question. Yes, I'd love to go to Africa and be part of safari. Yeah, I think that's my main. I mean, there's so many places around the world I'd still love to go and see, of course, as well. Excuse me, but yeah, I think that's probably my big one. What's your pet peeve besides pineapple on pizza and fruit in water? Those two things still do get to me, I must admit. I don't like bad manners. I don't think it costs much just to be nice and kind to people, and I know everyone has a bad day sometimes, but yeah, that's sort of a pet peeve of mine, just people being too self-important and feel that they, are either better than you or just don't want to give you any time, and so I don't like that. So I guess that'd be a pet peeve. What's the best advice you've received? I don't know. I mean, I guess the best advice I could give, if that's the same thing, is never give up on anything. Don't believe that something's never going to happen, I suppose, is what I'm trying to say, in a bad way. Because there's always, if you think if you want something enough, it can happen, You gotta make it happen, but it can happen. Yeah. What do you consider beautiful? Kindness, people's spirits, animals, scenery. Yeah, I think for that video there, just that I posted on the front of this chat, yeah, God has made a pretty cool place for us to live, and I think there's so many beautiful things here, and it's just about appreciating them, isn't it? I think it's easy to take them for granted, but yeah, I think that would probably be what I think beautiful. Let me see. You always look like, oh, that's my my computer going. You always look like you're having such fun up on stage. Don't you ever have a bad day where the last thing on earth you want to do is get out there and perform for us? I mean, I love my job too, but there are many days when the alarm goes off and I think, dear God, please don't make me go in there again. If you're ever having a bad day, how do you get out there and act like you're loving every second? That's a good question. That is a good question. I mean, look, we all have days where we're not feeling our best, I suppose, and whether it's you're missing people at home, or you're missing home itself, or you're missing a certain dog. There are days, yeah. Excuse me, when you sort of have to build yourself up to do it, but then you go out and, well, I don't know, I find this, I can only talk for myself, but I swear you go out on stage and it's excuse me, when it's something you love doing, I think it's just, you know, and you see how music and performance can resonate with people and affect people in a way, and children and old people and everyone in between, and it's, I love that. It's such, I don't know, I know, and I often say it, but I don't think it's ever lost on me that you know, I'm very lucky in to be given this job of you know, making people happy for a few hours when they come and see the show. And it's when you see, you know, we were playing a show the other night, and the young guy in the middle of the crowd, and this young guy with Down syndrome, and he was so happy, and he was so psyched about all the songs, and I was like, I don't know, you just sort of feel, wow, that's the reason I do this. That's the reason why we do all the traveling and spend time away from home, because look at what it does to people. Look how it makes people happy. There's no better feeling in the world than that, I think, you know. Okay, what do you value most in a friendship? I think it's the usual things. It's loyalty, honesty. Do you know? I think you can be friends with someone and you don't have to speak to them for months and months and months, but you know that you'll always be there for them, you know, and they could be the first person that when you phone them, they're gonna, you know, dig you out of the hole that you're in, or whatever it might be. That's the thing. 4 things you admire most in your dad. 4 things I admired most in my dad. Wow. How long have we got? When we talk about loyalty, his life just was about bringing happiness to everyone he met, to us as his children, to my mum as his wife, to his grandchildren, but anyone in the street he met as well. He was a giver, man. And I'm not sure I will admire anyone as much in my life as I admire my father. To me, he's who I would strive to be as a person in my life, and I know I'm not going to get close, but it's a goal, you know. I miss him every day. I'd love to just be able to Skype him and ring him up and say, here, this is what I'm doing today. Here's where I am today. I'm in Concord, New Hampshire, and we played Burlington last night, and it was amazing. And yeah, just the things that, yeah, it's one of the toughest things I think in life, isn't it? Just, you know, losing someone, having to lose someone. And it's yeah, sorry I'm getting all sentimental here and a bit emotional, but I was gonna sing a song. I'll sing a song for him. Yeah. I wasn't gonna sing this, but now I am. Because of that, where that conversation has gone to. One of my dad's favourite songs, and the song that I was lucky enough to sing this many times since, and every time I do sing it, I think of him. So, like you've heard it before, but I don't care. I'm gonna play it again. I wish I was in Carrickfergus, only for nights now in Ballygran. I would swim over the deepest ocean, for my love to find. But the sea is wide, and I cannot swim over, neither have I the wings to fly. I wish I could find a lonesome boatman to ferry me over, my love and I. My childhood days bring back sad reflection of happy times I spent so long ago. My boyhood friends and my own relations have all passed on now, like the melted snow. So I'll spend my days in endless romance, soft as the grass, my bed is free. To be back now in Carrickfergus, on that long road down to the sea. But in Kilkenny it is reported on marble stone there, as black as ink, with gold and silver I would support her. But I'll sing no more now till I get a drink, for I'm drunk today. Sure, I'm seldom sober, a handsome rover from town to town. But I'm sick now, and my days are numbered. Come, all ye young men, and lay me down, for I'm drunk today. Sure, I'm seldom sober, soft as the grass, my bed is free. Till we back now, Carrickfergus, on that long road down to the sea. Sean Kelly, Carrickfergus. Okay, these are good questions actually. You sing, excuse me, you've had both a life-threatening accident and soul-wrenching emotional trauma in your life. What can you tell us about bouncing back, your amazing resilience to the hard knocks in life? Well, thank you for saying that. Yeah, a life-threatening incident, accident, and yeah, I've had a few ups and downs in my life. I suppose I'm not alone in that. I know a lot of you out there have had experience a lot worse than I had, and I appreciate that. You know, I just never don't dwell on it. I don't think it's just about being thankful for being well, not having any. For any of you who don't know, I had a fall. Going on 6 years. 6 years ago now. More than six. And yeah, I was in a coma and stuff, and it was it didn't look good at one stage, but thankfully I pulled through, and through because of amazing medical staff and a lot of prayers and well wishes from all over the world. Got me through that, and you know, as I said, I don't dwell on all of that. I thank God I've come out the other side of it unscathed, I suppose, bar losing my sense of smell, as a lot of you have known. And a comment on, actually there's a question I read, someone saying, but can you taste? And I can taste though I can't smell. It's a weird one, but yeah. So yeah, that was the only sort of after effect of that particular event in my life. So I'm just very thankful of my life and the people in my life, and that's, I guess that's, you know, I don't know if I'm resilient in any way. I've never thought myself as that, but I think it's just, it's easy to get caught up in being I guess feel sorry for yourself and you know, and sort of being down and excuse me. I think it's about, you know, trying to evaluate the good things. And I have a lot of good things in my life, you know, so that's what I'm very, very happy. I have a lovely family. I have an amazing dog. And I have a great job and great friends, and a lot of you out there as well. I count in that regard because of the kindness you've shown me and still continue to show me. So yeah, I guess that's what I'm very thankful of. In what ways do you think you're often misunderstood? Probably my accent is more than most. Especially when I'm on in the US here phoning things. Like I have to say 8. I can't say 8, which would be 7, 8, 9, which is what I would say. I have to say 8. When am I misunderstood? I don't know if I am. I'm not sure if I'm misunderstood. I would hope that no one would think that because I'm got the opportunity to be in a show and travel around and do that I'm in any way boastful or think highly of myself or anything like that, because I don't, and I think anyone that knows me or has got to know me realises that's definitely not me. So yeah, I don't know, you can tell me what, if you had any misconceptions about me, and maybe if you still do, or maybe that you still think that's true, and what, or if you've met me and stuff, or you've just got to know me through these sort of things, and what how maybe I've changed your preconceptions. That'd be cool. Do you bring the same guitar to the Celtic Thunder tours as you do to Burning Kelly tours? How often do you service it? Actually, this one is, it's funny. I'm using this one in our in this CT tour, Celtic Thunder tour, and it's actually a you know that I play the Gibson and play the Gibson a lot in the Bernie Kelly tours. So I've been playing Neil's Takamine in the most recent Bernie Kelly tours because it's different tuning. It's Nashville tuning, so it's just the way we complement the two guitars together. So it's a long story about that. But this guitar I actually bought in Uganda when I was there for our amazing trip with Michael and the Christian Aid Foundation. But we were just staying in it's very much a sort of, you know, remote sort of area, but there was this one place with a number of shops around it, and there was almost like a thrift store, but this guy was selling and I said, God, I'd love to get myself a Ugandan Martin, or just well, I'm sure, no, it wasn't obviously made in Uganda, but the fact that it came from Uganda, and I thought, well, that's, anytime I play it I'll think of where it came from. We took it from, I carried it all the way from Uganda home to Ireland, and now it's well travelled now, yeah, because now it's come to the US and will be in Canada as well. So this wee guitar scene is going to see its fair share of travel over the next, it has already, and it's going to see more, you know. I suppose when I have it up here, this was a song that, again, I was asked about playing that I played maybe, again, when I put up, I'm just looking for my plectrum now. I didn't have plectrum now. When I'm playing, when I had stuff up on the computer in the very, very early days, this is one of the songs I think I recorded on my home computer. I always loved it, and somebody said, why did you play that from, because I haven't heard you sing that for years and years and years, and I haven't played it or sang it for years and years and years. So it's a Tracy Chapman song. I always loved Tracy Chapman. I had her, I still have her album, and I'm actually thinking of, because I got, for my brother and sister bought me for, because I was leaving and I'll be away for my birthday, I'll be over here for my birthday, so for my 40th birthday they bought me a fantastic speaker system, Bluetooth speaker system, and a turntable. And I have to buy a lot of vinyl now, because I don't really have much vinyl. I have a bit, but I've got, well, people have been great sending me vinyl, and I think I've got about 5 different copies of the Jesus Christ Superstar soundtrack, which I love to have that, but and a bit of Star Wars soundtrack as well, but I have to buy some more vinyl when I'm over here, and I will buy more vinyl when I get home, but so I might actually buy this album because I loved it. Anyway, let's talk about a revolution. I'll play this, and it's been a while. Don't you know, talking about a revolution that sounds like a whisper. Don't you know, talking about a revolution that sounds like a whisper. Now they're standing the welfare lines, crying at the doorsteps of those armies of salvation, wasting time in the unemployment lines, sitting around, waiting for a promotion. Don't you know, talking about a revolution that sounds like a whisper. Hope we're gonna rise up, get their shit. Hope we're gonna rise up, take what's theirs. Everybody better run, 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 run. Don't you know you better run, 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 run. waiting for a promotion. Don't you know? Talking about a revolution sound. Facebook. Oh, people are gonna rise up with their shit. Oh, people are gonna rise up, take what's theirs. Everybody better run, 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 run. Don't you know you better run, 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 run. Finally the tables are starting to turn. Talking about a revolution. Finally the tables are starting to turn. Talking about a revolution sound. Oh, people gonna rise up, take their shit. Oh, people gonna rise up, take what's theirs. Okay, well look, I'm gonna leave you with that. Yeah, Talking About a Revolution. I like that. I like that all goes behind that song. Keep your questions coming in. I haven't got through all the questions today, but I will. I'll bring these for the next one. Bloody like Nancy Spain, by the way, from the last video, so thank you for that. I have a on the road question for you. Who prefers top bunks and who bottom, and how does everyone manage to get their preference, or does some deal making take place? I've been lucky. I've had the same bunk, the same position. I'm back bottom left from the very first show 10 years later, so that's always mine. The boys sort of changed. They've interchanged a wee bit. Even during the tour, a few of the boys have changed a wee bit. This tour, but I like to be close to the ground so I don't fall out, because knowing my history, that's guaranteed what will bloody happen. So yeah, I'm probably safer on the bottom. Anyway, look folks, I'm gonna leave you at that because we've got to go and get on the bus here soon. Thanks for all the support. Thanks for everything you do. Keep your questions and suggestions coming in, and we'll do these weekly chats are good. Chat soon.